while I was at the planner conference, I may have went on a, a little bit of a spending spree. This is part of it. This is all the things that I purchased at the vendor marketplace. I will also have an Atlas Stationery haul, and you guys will not want to miss that one because, oh my goodness, yeah, just saying. That's something for you guys to look forward to. But today we're going to be looking at all the stuff that I bought at the Chicago Planner Conference vendor marketplace and talking about the experience that I had there. Let's start with Esterbrook. First of all, he did give me this amazing peanuts bag, which I just love. I think it's so incredibly cute. So I do have a peanuts bag now that says Esterbrook. He also gifted me this, and I think this is a bookmark. So I was just talking with him at his booth. I can't remember his name, but it's the Esterbrook guy that you see on like his videos. Super sweet. I saw him also at Atlas when I went there for Fountain Pen Day, but I didn't talk to him at Atlas because he had so many people there. Oh, this is so cool. It's a bookmark, but it's a fountain pen. So let's see if we can show you. I've been looking at these on their website for forever. I'm like, I want one, but I don't need one. But at the same time, look at how cute this is. So adorable. So I have that. And the other thing that they were giving out were these at their booth. So this, I haven't opened it. They had markers there so you could customize it, but I think it's like a giant tag. We have Snoopy, who is like my favorite Peanuts character. And we have like a nice ring to put everything together. It says Esterbrook here, and then you have a tag that you can put your name on or whatever. And these are like cardboard, I think, but super cute. So I think it would look something like that. And I don't know. I thought they were really cute. And who can turn down a free Peanuts item? I mean, seriously. So that was all the free things I got from their booth. And then I purchased this. So I've been looking at these online. This is just a nib wipe. And essentially in here, and it has like a little, keychainy type thing. It just allows you to wipe off your nib. It's a really nice fabric and everything. So I'm excited to add this to my collection. Then they did have part of I think this was part of the New York Stationery thing. There is an ink that goes with this that I really want to get. A friend of mine did get a bottle, and so I think I'm going to get a sample from her. But I loved this so much. I want them to do more of these postage stamps because I just love them. It is a postcard, but I'm not sending it anywhere because I just love it. They need to do something similar for Chicago. That is what I'm going to say, because I think that would be amazing for next year. And I also picked up, they have a little stamp that matches this. I think the ink was called Pigeon Poop, which I think is hilarious. But in here, it's just a New York. It has the pigeon that says USA with the male in its beak and Esterbrook at the bottom. And it came with this cute little bag. And I just thought it was adorable. Then I did pick up 2 packs of their blotter paper. I do have some of the Coffee Monster Co. blotter paper, but I love it so much that sometimes I don't want to use it. So this is the Kingfisher, and I don't remember what this one was called, but they have a few different patterns in them. So we have the Kingfisher there this way. I did look at the pen in person. Had I not, this is your teaser, already bought an Esterbrook at Fountain Pen Day, I would have bought another one, I'm sure, from them there. So, so cute. And I love that we have both sizes. So that's the Kingfisher ones. And then this one is, do you say what you are? Nature, it says on the back. I do not remember off the top of my head how much any of this was, though. But I thought these were really cool because I like the nautical theme. And I know that I'm not going to feel bad if I get additional ink on this. Then we have one that's a turtle. So cute. Okay, the bee might be my first one to use. I'm allergic to bees, and so they terrify me. Or maybe I'll give this to someone. We'll see. And then we have all 3 patterns on these. Super cute. And the last thing I purchased was actually one of the rolls of the Coffee Monster Co. exclusive washi. They actually had both the first night, but I ended up getting so tired and having a headache that I forgot to go back and get things because there was kind of a line initially and I had to get to someplace. And when I came back, the other one was gone. But I did get this one, which I think is really cute. So I'll add that to my collection. Well, next to the Esterbrook booth was the Ferris wheel press booth. I didn't make it to their booth really until day 2. And on day 2, I don't know what he was doing for day 1. On day 2, I do know that it was a buy one, get one free situation. So I was planning on getting 1 bottle of ink and ended up getting 4. I am not going to swatch these today. We will do a swatching video probably in a week or so with all of the inks that I purchased this weekend because there's more. But I did get Green with Curiosity simply because I liked the name. I did open these up enough because there was a swatch book, but I couldn't find all of the inks there. But I could tell that this one was a dark color that I was going to enjoy. And I think it has shimmer. So I'm excited about that one. Then I also got this one, which was called Lantern Crossing, which I liked the name again. I like their artwork. And again, I opened it just to look at the ink in the bottle. And I could tell this was another one that was shimmer. And I thought the green shimmer and the red shimmer might actually work really well for me for Christmas. So that was kind of the thought there. And these are 20 milliliter bottles. I do know that the tops on these are a little small, so they can be hard to fill from. But if you have a syringe, you can easily fill your pens that way. Or I also have I have this thing. I forget what it's called though. But I will link it down below. This makes filling, even from those little samples, really easy with your pens. So, and it was only like $7 or $8 or something. And then I got some Lord of the Ring ink, which I wasn't anticipating getting, but I was intrigued. I do like the Lord of the Rings movies and books. I'm not like a diehard movie or book person. I loved the BBC dramatized version. That's probably my favorite. But in here, these bottles I think are shaped differently. If I can take them out. I did not look at these ones prior. You could see in the bottom, but I didn't take them out. So let's see if I can figure out how to take them out. Because they appear to be, oh, there we go. A little stuck. So different shaped, but it looks to be a green ink with a gold shimmer. And I do really love that combo. So we have that one. That one is Verdant Voyage. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Verdant Voyage. And I love the detail on the top. Just saying. And then this one was Shadows of Mordor, which, again, the box art is incredible just on its own, but I could see enough in the bottom to be like, oh, I think that might be a color I like. Let's see here. So it looked, ooh, why are you, okay, that's kind of scary that that was so loose. We're going to make sure that that's tight. It didn't spill, but it could have. So these are 28 milliliter bottles, and I think this one is a brown with like a golden type shimmer. So I'm excited to swatch that one as well. So those are my inks from this weekend. The next booth I think I purchased things from was Amy Tangerine. And By the time I made it to her birth, it was a little picked over, but I did pick up these stamps. So this one I think is directly from Amy Tangerine, and I liked the size of the stamps and the fact that they're clear so I can spell out words, hopefully, and be able to stamp it all as one word. And I think the size is going to work pretty well for me. So I really, really liked these. And then this was the first time I'd seen this stamp set. This is Eric Small Things, which is a designer from Japan whose stuff I've really come to appreciate. And I didn't know that they made kits like this, but I just really loved the different things here. I think I might use this one to frame my name for this next year. I haven't decided. It's going to take a little bit of work because I would need to, I think, extend it out if I'm using letter stickers. But I loved the coffee cup, the frame, the fountain pen, just these little touches here. This is really cute. And then having these elements was really fun. This does say biscuit on it. And the paper airplane is adorable. I love the pencil with the heart and this. I'm going to have to work with these to see how I like them. But this kind of gives you an idea of what they look like. So super excited about those. I don't know if she'll have it in her shop. I'm guessing maybe. So I'll make sure to include her. Then I went to Lauren Phelps Designs. And this is what I got there. And you will absolutely laugh, especially seeing the other items that I bought. At least I'm laughing. So she had PET tape that was fountain pens. So I got a roll of this. She has some amazing PET tapes. Her designs are really beautiful. But yes, I got this. And then I got all of these sheets of stickers. Let me see how to open it. I did pick these out individually. And I love that when they packaged it, there is a piece of cardboard here at the back. So I did get her 2026 stickers. This is, I believe, on washi paper, and then it says this planner belongs to, and this notebook belongs to, which I really liked. I like the script that she used. So I have those. I also picked up this with all of the ink bottles. I wasn't sure. I'm going to do some experimenting to see if I can maybe color those in a little bit with my inks. I'm not sure. Otherwise, I'm just going to use it as decor probably on like my index page or whatever. So I have that. Then I did get a whole page of Esterbrook's because I have so many of them. I know I have this one. I want that one. I have another one on here. And then she had these pens with the fountain pen ink bottles, which I thought was really cute. And there were 2 pages, I think, like this, where she has like these cool swatches behind the fountain pens. I thought that was amazing. And then we have pen nibs. We have ink bottles because of course we do. And then we have this page, which had currently inked, refill, new pen, paper test, clean pens, and like the little nibs. I almost feel like I should have gotten more of this though. Anyhow, that is everything I got from Lauren Phelps Designs. The last shop I purchased from was Lights Planner Actions. And the first thing that I had to get was this. I'm awkward, deal with it. It made me think of my kids so much. So that is going to go to one of my kids, probably for Christmas, so don't tell. And then I got some of these. And I just thought that they were really cool. So these are actually washi workbooks because you know we all have like a million washi tapes and stuff, and you can't use them all in your planner. You just can't. So these are designs that you do with your washi tape. So you like fill in the boxes with the different washi tape and create things. And I thought that was really cool. So not only did I buy the quilt patterns, I bought the outfit designs, which I think is going to be fun, the floral faces, and crafty interiors. That was supposed to be with my Esterbrook stuff. This was a sheet of stickers. Sorry, guys. I don't know how that got in there, but I'm glad it's protected, probably for that reason, but really cute. Anyhow, so yeah, I have all of these to play with my washi tape, and I think that's going to be great. And then she's kind of known for her black paper designs. So I bought these two little designs to do. So this one says Chicago Planner Conference, and this one also says Chicago Planner Conference. And they both kind of have fountain pens in them, and I thought that would be fun. And this is her easily distracted coloring book. And so it just has different designs in here that you can do, and you just trace or color in the designs with gel pens. So I did pick out, she did have gel pens at her booth, and so I picked out these four. I was kind of talking with her because I know she's having a rough year. I specifically wanted to buy things from her because I know she's having a rough year. And so I picked out four, and I just kind of asked her, you know, to help me pick out colors. So I think it was this one, and I think it was those two that she picked out and said they're some of her favorite colors. And she also said the pastel ones are really great. They kind of pop a little bit more. And she showed me some of the designs and some of the different markers or not markers, gel pens she's used. And I'm considering actually getting a big gel pen pack if I really enjoy doing this, because that would be really fun. I've done a class with her before where she did doodling, which was really therapeutic and great. So that is everything I got at the conference itself. Anyhow, that's everything I have for today. I really enjoyed going to the planner conference. It was a lot of fun to get to see the different vendors, see products in person, because I don't have stationery stores by me that carry this type of product. So I was so excited. And it was just really fun. The vendors were all amazing. I love the fact that even beforehand, you knew how the vendors were going to be laid out and who was going to be there. Everything was so well organized and thought out, which just brought the level of anxiety for these type of conferences down so you could enjoy the conference more. So anyhow, let me know what your favorite item was, and until next time, I'll see you real soon.